Hello, welcome back to another Spire 2 run. I think we're going to be running it back today with... Actually, we're having a last minute change of heart here, I think. I think it's time to bring the Regent out to the channel. The Star Man himself. Arguably my favourite character. I think this guy is so much fun. He is very tricky to play, or it feels like that anyways. Once he gets online, he really gets online. But his first, I'd say probably Act 1 feels like the hardest part of the runs for him. And Kin is a really tricky fight as well, so it doesn't make it any easier. Interesting. What have we got here? Restart, increase your max HP by 5, transform. Additional strike and defend isn't even that bad, honestly. He only has 4 and 4. 2 relics is a big deal. I've never taken this before, but I think out of these options, transform's not bad, but it's too risky. So, what did we get? Excellent. So, I don't think we're ever going to be using that, which is phenomenal. And we have a letter opener. I don't even know where you can get this on this character. I don't think he has any ways to exhaust a single card, does he? Like, he does, but not really, you know what I mean? Interesting. Oh well. See what happens. I think we're going to be doing something like this as well. It looks pretty good. I don't know, maybe we'll be able to make it work, but I'm not too convinced, if I'm being honest. I have to say as well, this guy's... I think that's probably what started it, but this guy's attack sound... unmatched. Genuinely unmatched. Very, very, very good. It's very satisfying. Choose cards and draw file transform into minion strikes. Interesting. We could use this to get rid of the extra strike and defend as well. It's also really nice on status cards. It's a shame we're not versing Soulfish with this card, because you can turn status cards into them as well, which is a really good trick. What does this upgrade into? Minion strikes plus, so it just gives 3 damage. It's honestly kind of average. I think we transform a strike. That's fine. Honestly, that's fine. We can transform some defense. Transform defense into minion strikes and kind of weed them out. Yeah, that's perfect. Even better if we just do that, right? Although that was ethereal, so there was merit to not doing it on the ethereal card, but I think it's fine. That's pretty powerful. Wow. Interesting. 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 This counts as 2 cards made, which automatically makes this 11 damage, right? Could be 13. And then while we do things like debris, the better this gets as well. I wonder if it's correct to take this. Like, this card's really good, and this is like a debris target for the minion strikes as well. Nah, this is uncommon. I think we take that. There's a good chance we'll find the other ones again. Damn, is it worth? No, we kind of want the blocks to draw power, right? Choose letter opener for this turn. Cool. He's hitting us for 15, please. Yes, there is a god. Thank you. That's such a scary turn for him. We have draw, stars, and block. We're not really gaining stars much, are we? I feel like the draw is probably the best answer. It doesn't feel that great to pick right now, I'll be honest. Don't really want to waste... I think I draw here. They're going to buff next turn and put stuff in my deck. This guy's going to hit me for a bunch of damage. So we can kill him next turn, even though we take 9 now. We save ourselves a lot of hassle next turn. I think we're always doing that. Are we blocking here? Like, we only need 2 strikes. We just need 2 anything, really. So we've got 3 out of 9, 30% chance to kill. I think we risk it. Yeah, cool. Okay, that worked out really well. Nice. You take a bit of hit here, but yeah, having the big guy down is really good. The other ones are a lot easier to block. And we can turn these into... Wow. That's a fun little interaction, eh? That's really cool. It actually is worth venerating here instead. We get letter opener for now. We also get the stars for Falling Star, which we didn't draw, but that's fine, right? Come. Nice. And he dies to the last minion strike next turn, right? Yep. How good? This card's already putting in its weight, honestly. That's really powerful. It's quite powerful. Orbit is interesting as well. This card wins games on its own, it feels like. Especially with a bit of draw, it's nice to have a bit more energy to play around with. I think we are going to take that, although I'm really concerned about the lack of damage we have in this deck at the moment. Yeah, he's got buff now. Grim. That's bottom 5, of course it is. Of course it is. So I have nothing in the draw pile that I can turn into minion strikes as well. So I think we just kind of taking damage this turn, hey. I guess, I didn't even think about it, but whenever exhaust a card, draw a card, these turn into exhausting, okay, the synergy's there actually, I take it back. We have to just take 20 here, by the way, that is just disgusting. Interesting. If we drew this not in our last part of our hand, we could use the strikes to reshuffle our draw pile right now, which makes that even worse. Very, very unlucky. 12. Max 18. We could do 7, double block into 14. Use both potions. No. I don't think so. I think we just have to accept that was unlucky there. Letter opener was putting in work though, it was nice. Hopefully we get him here. Nice. Really good math quickly. There we go. So we get the debris card back, that's nice. I think I'm going to keep this exact hand, in all honesty. We have to rest here as well, which is unfortunate. But we should be... I was going to say we should be fine for this elite with 2 potions, but I'm honestly still not convinced we have the damage for it at the moment, so I think we pass. That's not even better. That's honestly no better. Always try to kill the guy who buffs strength first. At least that's what I do. Letter opener putting in work, thank you. Okay, so we have a 66% chance to save a bunch of health here. It draws 2 cards, never mind. Do that. Oh! Oh, that was probably the best possible outcome. Oh, that's unreal. Interesting, that's pretty good. Both of these are really good. Wouldn't mind having a way to put like Collision Core, Supermassive and Charge back on top of my hand draw pile as well. They're kind of like our core cards at the moment. We need to get this upgraded so we can actually play it as well. What have we got up? We don't know what elite we're versing. We have upgrade, elite, rest, fight. Interesting. And then we have kit. I feel like we have draw already with glow. Let's take that. Let's see what happens. That is very interesting, actually. That's very, very interesting. Ah, excellent. That is exactly what we're after. Not ideal. I'm not even sure we're going to kill him in 2 turns either. I think we are definitely doing that no matter what. Could have done that a bit better, save some more, do some more damage as well. Definitely doing that, definitely doing this, definitely doing that. That is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Overall, not that bad though. I thought that would be a lot worse than that was. That was pretty good. That was honestly pretty good. Interesting. That is a really, really good block card. And we don't even mind if we create cards because it's super massive, right? I think that's a fine one of. Okay, it's with 13 now. Thank you, letter opener. That's a bit grim. I think I could have gone a lot worse. Skill potion over dex pot? I don't think so. Maybe actually. Reflect is insane, but I don't really think I have the tools to make it work that well. I don't know if Dexpot is actually better. I really want Dexpot for the last boss, more so than this elite. Yeah, we're definitely using this now. Orbit, we're not going to be playing this round. I want that for next time. Okay, massive. That's really good. Nice. Don't think I've ever had a 0 damage bird before. That might be a first for me. Holy. Heart of Iron put in some Prime LeBron numbers there. Interesting. I don't think it's ever this. Gather Light is pretty good, in all honesty. Gives you stars and 7 block. But Big Bang. We can do some very fun stuff with that, I think. Yeah, surely, right? I feel like it'd be weird if I didn't take the glowing yellow card. Massive upgrade. Definitely doing that. Now how are we going to do this? this, and probably one of the strikes just to get rid of them. Cool, I reckon that's fine. Stone Calendar is also going to pretty much destroy both of these guys, right? 52 damage, cool. We won't even need to hit them really, because eventually Letter Opener will just pop them down from here. We will have to take a bit of damage for a while though, is the only issue. But Tungsten Rod, this is a phenomenal pickup. 3 rare relics in a row. I only just noticed that. That is... that's pretty ridiculous, I'm gonna be honest. Thank you, Orbits. Yeah, just having one extra energy each turn is so insane. So it gives them strength. Worth vulnerable potting here because I think we just kill him at the end of next turn. No, I don't think we need to. 16 plus 12 is 28. We're at 31. Cool. So they die next turn. It's gonna be pretty satisfying, actually. Are you ready? Surely there's an achievement for that, right? I mean, all of these are pretty average, let's be real. I was kind of hoping for that big AoE debris card. But we can get away with Neutron Aegis as long as we can find a way to play it with stars. That card is absolutely insane. That seems pretty good. Gain 15 block, next turn draw 2, gain 2. It's like a way better Convergence, if that's the name of it. This is also really nice, just like kind of helping you get through everything. Do we want the double block, actually? We are versing Knowledge Demon. Setup turns are pretty good for us as well, it feels like. And we also have a lot of 0 damage stuff in here, now that I think about it. So we can honestly play Relax and some other cards most of the time. And we get Orbit, which will give us an energy back. I think it's Relax. It says 3 energy for each one, but we have a lot of ways around that, it looks like. Now we really need to visit a shop. Looks like we're going to be doing this. Ooh, that is actually a really scary path now that I think about it. Could even be like this. They're pretty much both exactly the same. And we definitely... The right side path does look pretty good as well, but we want to shop is the only issue. I guess we could go to this shop and then all the way up. So we go to here and then choose... Go to here and then choose... Yeah, okay. Let's actually do that. Gives us way more options. This is really not the turn one we want, by the way. Holy... yeah, okay, well. Sometimes you just get done in. We have Tungsten Rods, if we take 0, we do this as well, which is nice. I get 1 energy back if I do this, but I don't really want to draw into anything else. We just wait for the time being. Yeah, Orbit is just constantly impressing me, honestly. This card is insane, especially with Supermassive. So that's just like 4 energy per turn onto this. Yeah, I think we are getting that when upgrading it straight away. Nice. You take 7, which is a bit okay. Alright, mate. Alright. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that at all, but I think it's fine. We do have to take a bit of damage here, don't we? It's not ideal at all. We can full draw with Venerate in here. We do. We could hit Venerate and Neutron Aegis. And if we do... You know, let's send it. Okay. There we go. Wait. 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 I'm so bad at this game. Oh my god. That is... 7 plus 3 is 10. Oh, that's so sad. Can't believe I just did that. Yeah, right. Remember to always count, kids. Always count. That is a very interesting turn 1. Really want to get this off, but we need to kill him to do that. And to do that I may have to use both potions. That is a really depressing thought. Because the alternative is 14 and vulnerable potioning plus block. Float 1 mana, that just feels awful. Yeah, I think we just leave it. It is a bit grim. So we take 13, but or we take 12, I guess, right? 10 even. But it's fine. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, Letter Opener is honestly hard carrying this run right now. It's unbelievable. Do we want to put Supermassive back on top? We do, right? We get extra energy next turn as well. I can't believe this is at like the bottom of our draw pile again. We kind of really need charge. Although we will draw it. Can we force another way to draw? Drawing 2 additional cards. Okay, we can. So we can turn Debris into the minions next turn, which is good. I'm just going to do that then. We have 1 strike. Yeah, cool. We just keep killing the guy on the left until we can essentially one-shot the guy on the right is the plan. Choose a card to add to your hand. Yeah. Once again, Orbit proving why this card is insane. It was a nasty turn. Should be able to kill him next turn now. Yeah, nice. Alright, that wasn't pretty, but we definitely got it done. Flex potion is interesting. I will take a second supermassive. I think that's important. It's like majority of our damage at the moment, so star potion. I don't think we need that for anything except for neutron aegis. Is that worth more than one of these? Probably, actually. Maybe play 3 skills, puts back in your hand. How often are we playing 3 skills? I guess how often are we proccing letter opener, right? And it feels like pretty consistently. And if that's the case, we probably want a free 3 damage each turn, right? This card's also insane, but we don't have the star generation for it, unfortunately. I think we are getting rid of a strike. We leave the clumsy because it's ethereal, so it's just going to get rid of itself anyway. Something in this as well, especially in combination with Make It So. We don't have chosen cheese or anything, no. Could be worth doing this. Honestly, I think that might actually be the play. We have no other shops for the rest of this, so we have almost an entire act to go through. I have a nagging suspicion that's going to be the reason we make it. Oh, wow. Okay, we have had some ridiculous luck with these relics. What is going on? Are we really sad to have missed anything here? No, not really. I guess Molten Egg, Alchemize, Regal Pillar, all really good. But for the most part, no, I think we made the right call. This guy's a little bit scary, I'm gonna be really honest. I think we just block right here. It feels bad not to play Spectrum Shift, but I can't justify taking 24. This is interesting. Can't play Falling Star there, otherwise we don't have the stars for whatchamacallit. Yeah, between orbits and hitting this guy for free energy every turn, I think we're gonna be just fine. Maybe we can actually break his block. If we do this, we can draw again, so let's do that. We're at 22, I think now is the time to play this. Fastened is here. 45 damage, super massive, nice. That was pretty good. We got hit once at the very start and that was it. I think that's pretty much all you can expect. Like, the best outcome you can expect from Pyramid. It's a tricky fight a lot of the time. I think that is better. We have a lot of tools. I don't really want to give away any of these. Sure. Let's take a skill. Click a star, it's pretty good. Ah, yes. Awesome. I was really hoping we'd have that star potion for this, because Neutron Aegis is going to be really important, I think. But this is not a bad turn 1. What are we taking? 12, 19, 28, what 20, okay. Relax is pretty good. honestly. Ah, well. At least they're both ethereal, right? Not an ideal turn at all, unfortunately. Function Rod is doing work though. We can force like a Bulwark draw here. I really want to force Venerate, but unfortunately it's at the very bottom of our deck, because I really want to get this in play. Otherwise we can do 17, we're taking 16 plus 20, oh, it's 18. We're taking 34, Jesus Christ. Get the defend out of here. After all that, we still end up taking 4. This is crazy. Really wish we had that star potion. Orbit, let's just draw again. Anything we want to turn into? No. Hopefully we draw into Big Bang here. That's huge. +9. Jesus Christ, man. Both these have retain. I think we can do something with this next turn. Forcibly exhaust some stuff, draw a whole hand, and get Restlessness off. Maybe not. Alright, well now we definitely can. Damn, I should not have done that. No. We almost had the perfect hand. That's really annoying. It wasn't a bad turn, but we wasted a lot of really good tools that we have for not much return, it feels like. Should draw that back. Yeah, nice. Alright, that was interesting. That was interesting. Don't know how I feel about that too much. I think this card might be bait, unfortunately. If anything that it works with, no, really. I guess with Relax, it's like a pretty easy time to play it. It's just 18 damage per turn. I don't think we need it though. If anything, I kind of want to take this. But we only have 2 ways to make debris. I'm worried if we take this, is this going to get stuck in our hand a lot? I think we pass. I think we skip. Shawl is beautiful for this. That is beautiful. I don't think we need to do anything here. Much rather draw that later. Bit annoying that we drew that Relax off this. I don't think this is very good on this character, unsurprisingly. Block 22 here. Damn. Really wish we had that extra energy. Could be really nice. Well, that's helpful. It's very helpful. Take a bit of hit here, but get relax up next turn. It's up to 13 now. Interesting. I should have checked this beforehand, actually. It's kind of bad. I think we're going to get Spectrum Shift down this fight. It needs to be upgraded to play that, really. Could be Glow, could be Venerate. Really want to get the other Relax down. It's probably just to defend, in all honesty. We can play this to pop Orbits. Nice. We're not in a bad spot. We're definitely not in a bad spot. We're not in a great spot either. Bang bang, or we can keep playing Supermassive every turn. I don't even know if that's that worth it though. We kind of want to draw through this, limiting ourselves by one draw. And if we do it now, it's probably better, because then we can keep putting... These are going to exhaust anyway. No, I think we just block. So we don't die. We did it anyway? No. Very, very close though. $77. We should be able to kill him here. Yeah, nice. Cool. That was very close. So why do we have to pop out Lizard Tail? But the longer we can keep that, obviously, the better it is for us, right? Interesting. Any good combos that stand out straight away? Like there's one. Interesting. Wait, that's crazy. We can do that. Just basically 10 cards, have 9 energy, get 45 block. Okay, well, I think we're doing that. We really need a way to get stars now. Hopefully we get Sealed Throne, and we get his Sealed Throne. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. I think I see the line. I really think I see the line. So we have Doormaker into, is that Queen? Yeah. Yeah, so Act 10, for those who don't know, sorry, is double bosses. So you gotta do back to back. Usually by the time you get to this point, or most other Ascensions, you just one-shot everything. But double bosses can be a little bit tricky sometimes. Sometimes. Interesting. I feel like we can probably do this, maybe. We definitely want that shop at the very least. Turns out I can't draw. How early is too early for an elite? Because we could do something like that. Back-to-back rest sites, fight shop, go into the left. I don't hate that actually. As long as we go into the last fight with 2 potions full health, I think we'll be fine. Anchor, love of my life, thank you. Yeah, he does 4x5 in this as well. I don't think I ever realised that. Should take 6 here. Maybe not take 3. Not bad. Really was hoping we could draw. Yeah, I guess not, right? We have to put it back in our hand with this. These Cloak of Stars have really been coming in handy, actually. Turns out 0 mana block is pretty good, unsurprisingly. Unsurprisingly. Supermassive. That's beautiful. That's exactly what we want to see. Thank you. Upgraded version of that is so nice. So hopefully we can kill this guy before it ends up becoming too big of a problem. And we got the combo. Ah, man. That is really, really funny. This would be good. Okay. 9 energy, huh? 17 stars. We really need another way to get vulnerable. We only have, what, the 2 cards at the moment? That is really funny. I don't even think we need this. The block is good, actually. Maybe I'd just take it because it's upgraded block. Yeah. Upgrade 2 random cards, yes please. I don't think I've ever actually taken any of the other options here. I'm sure they're good. But upgrading cards just always seems like the answer at the time. I don't think we're gonna kill him, unfortunately. That's a bit sad. Not enough juice. Not enough juice. Huh? He just runs away? Yeah. Ah, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's amazing on Act 3. Thank you so much. Brilliant. Do we care about taking 7 here? I feel like we can skill potion later. When he does his big charge up move, we have to use something there. Nice. Already popped his artifact off as well. It's great, actually. There's nothing else in here I really want. I guess Spectrum Shift. Damn, it's such a good card if we can get it down. We're just struggling to play it, hey. At least we can turn the birds into minion strikes later as well, which is pretty nice. Not a bad little play, actually. Not a bad little play at all. That's quite good. And now we get to do this thing again. Okay. Draw the other card into our hands. Yes. Cool. We need that do X damage for each star card. Like that could be very funny. Very, very, very funny. So this is where we have 9 mana, right? No? Oh, we didn't do it. There. 73 damage is bad. $85 plus 9 is 94. He has 96, so we have to potion, yeah. Damn, that's kind of annoying. We get buffer back, which is... Oh, okay. I guess you just ask. Is that the trick? Okay, thank you, game. I'll remember to ask in future. That is so funny. That is so funny. That is so funny. Wow, okay. Let me get dexterity. Okay, okay. Someone up top is looking out for us right now, it feels like. Do we have 56 health is enough for the knights, right? I'm actually that scared of them. I'm going to rest just in case. The trio knights. This guy shouldn't be that bad. The trio knights can be really scary though. Yeah, this is his big turn. Like, honestly, might just have to buffer this. We'll see. I'm gonna play this regardless. Yeah, I think we do. That's a bit annoying. That is just 50 damage, and then we can start getting stars back after this. I think it's better to save it for later, because we want to have the stars for Aegis and decisions. So we're gonna buffer anyway, so just do that. Cool. And we got the combo. Amazing. And 1 and 2. Venerate, we can probably just get rid of at this point, right? Might have been better putting that star card in my hand, actually, now that I think about it, because we're going to have infinite. Yeah, cool. That's definitely a mistake, but we might be able to draw it here if we're lucky. And we're not, unfortunately. Still a really good turn. I'm not going to lie. A jackpot KO. I don't think we need a second, right? We're just kind of saving up all of our stars to do one big hit at the end. I think that's just overkill. Adroit is so interesting. Whenever you spend stars, gain 2 block of each are spent is also interesting. Turn this to your hands. A couple of very interesting things. I think that's just like 1 extra star per turn for free, right? But also, when we do our big rest turn, it's gonna take up a hand space. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Adroit. I think Adroit's really good. Chuck it on Cosmic and both of our manifests. Could even chuck it on Cloak of Stars, but I don't think we need it there. Like, we essentially have infinite damage, right? We just gotta make sure we survive long enough to get there, and that can be a lot harder than it looks. How confident are we as we are? Are we strong enough? I think we're strong enough. We play a power, draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it? Okay. It's never that. It could be Bellows. It could be Bellows. Yeah, I think we're going to play a little bit safer here. Just a little bit safer. And we can... Dude Pot is insane. Regent Pot is health. Never going to say no to. And we could get one more of these and upgrade it, because I feel like having one more way to get weakened and stuff is really important. We have a fair bit of card draw, it feels like, so... One more of those, and probably chuck an upgrade on it. I think that's the way to go. We should be fine. This guy's a little frustrating. 20 plating is like, alright man, you get it. I don't think I even need to do that, do I? No. I should have checked that 4 count, actually, because that was not worth wasting that there. Should have done that first. Replay 2 minion strikes, okay. Don't know how I feel about that. Because this means we're going to turn everything in there into... No, I'm not doing that. I think transform counts as creating a card, right? I think this is going to be open before we even get to do that though. So we need 20 something more block. We can do that. So we get 22, which puts us at 45. You're going to take 5. Most rod is 4. You don't take 4. Okay, it's fine. Panache is crazy in this deck. I think that is a cracked find. Okay. So that can happen, can it? Cool. I think I'll take a ship in a bottle. Thank you very much. One more Cosmic is good. I feel like we use that a lot. I don't think we need to risk another Elite here. So Orbit got downgraded and then re-upgraded. Is that what I just saw? As long as Orbit's upgraded, yeah, it is cool. Then we can get Spectrum Shift going as well, so it's a lot easier to play. The other alternative is like Supermassive, but I think most of the time our KO potential is going to come from the Star card, right? At least it feels like that now. I think we save this. Do we actually? Is this another turn of weak to set up next turn? Yeah, sure. Why not? Draw 3 cards and get energy. It's a pretty good turn. I'm gonna waste all my stars on this. We do 111, sorry, 110 damage, puts him at 27. I mean, Sovereign Blade kills next turn. No, we don't have vulnerable. He probably dies next turn anyway, right? Do we want to do that yet, though? He does hit more and more. No, we wait. Patience is good. Patience is very good. That's pretty good. So we could chuck it back on top of our draw pile. Let's keep cycling Manifest Authority as well. But then we don't draw into, yeah. Definitely doing that, definitely doing that. If we do this... So we get Shuriken value as well. Probably worth trying to stack Shuriken, honestly, because one strength is going to go very far when we launch our stars at him. Cool. I think we're almost ready to just pop him now. It's Manifest Authority back on top. Actually, it's probably just this guy, right? We can turn a Strike Defend into thingos, or we just block 26 plus 7. So we take a bit of damage here, actually. I think it's still fine. Oh no. Mate, Fork just comes in when you least expect it. What an insane card. What is that? Genuinely, what is that? That is... What is that? We have 67 block. No, I don't think we're strong enough yet, hey? I think we want to keep everything that's in here at the moment. It's all block is the only problem. We can retain that. We have no rare cards. Yeah, we do. We have Gold Axe, Rolling Boulder. I don't know if we want to put them all in there though. Stone Calendar. We're not going to draw off this either. I wonder if we can play our whole hand here though, actually. Cool. Well, that was a 0 damage Stormmaker. Problem is, this is probably the hardest of the 3 bosses, right? So, just because we won that last one does not mean we're going to make it all the way. The bound mechanic is really, really tricky. I'm sure everyone just versus Chief knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, like, what is this? No, I can't play anything. I think I still do this. Getting that out early is really good. Relax is here. We don't have Orbit up yet though. And if I put that at the top, it's going to be bound next turn, so we're throwing away a bound card. Let's do this. Okay, Orbit's up, that's massive. Do this. pretty good. We just need to get enough card draw somehow to counteract the... Okay, that's also not bad. Interesting. Counteract the bound mechanic. Very limiting, hey. Okay, so I can't play this because we're not going to draw into the card. Remove the strikes and the defense. It's probably worth doing, right? Hopefully we don't throw the game doing this, but I have an idea. Otherwise we just play ultimate defend and get exactly 36 block. But then what we're doing, we're actually progressing the fight at all. That's the only issue with that. We can get 8, 17 plus 21, so we take 15 here otherwise. I still think that's fine. Oh, I can't believe we didn't draw. I guess we only have one relax, right? That's a bit of a Hail Mary. I don't feel too good about that. We have a lot of stars, so we're eventually going to get into the one-hit KO territory, which is pretty much all that matters. We can block here and play Rolling Boulder as well. That's Stone Calendar. That sounds really risky. This is 7. I guess it's on her. We are weak though. 140, 175 damage. It's nowhere near what we need yet. Would love to be able to get both of these down right now. I think we can wait on... Yeah, cool. Let's just do this. Okay. That's honestly fine. Supermassive is getting up there. That's a bit annoying, I shouldn't have done that. She's doing 45. And there it is, folks. That was... Between both bosses, I think we ended up taking 9 damage. No, we full healed. So we ended up taking 17 damage across 2 Act 10 boss fights. Pretty good. Pretty bloody good. This is exactly why we picked up Stardust. GG, everyone. That was the Regent. My favorite boy. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Uru.